Sunday pregame. This is Johnny Detroit. Let's get right to the action today. We're pregame.tv. There's a video up right now for the Giants and Packers game, which includes a best bet from my man, Marco D'Angelo. On to the props section. I want to say props to my man, Brian Leonard. I know a lot of you guys over in the pregame pros hit your big plays. We'll get to that in a minute, but I want to say special props to Brian Leonard as he hit his game of the year on the San Francisco 49ers. Also want to say props to some of the community members where you could reach anywhere on the site by clicking streaks in the top nav bar. MI Country Boy, 9-0 run. Pool, Mr. Old School, 7-0. BD Boy, 7-0, and he has the New York Giants today. And I also want to say props to my man, Old School. Before there was a pregame, before I even knew RJ Bell, I knew The Boys. The Boys was on one of the original sites in this industry, which I owned way back in the day. He was one of my top users, a friend of mine. He had his big play on the forums with the San Francisco 49ers, so props to you, Old School. So over to the good, the bad, the ugly. This is going to take it. I'm going to babble really quick, but I try not to leave anybody out. If you were someone that just slightly grinded out a profit, I'm probably going to have to skip you today. That includes you, JR, who did hit your hammer on your New England game. But it was a great day for the pregame pros. It was one of those days that just everything seemed to sink. So we'll go to the bad and the ugly first. Is King Creole. He was on the Saints for his big play. Obvious loser in an amazing game that I missed because I was at Monster Jam with my little guy. Mike Hook had a losing day. He lost his 3-star on under in San Francisco. And Stan Sharp had a 3-star on Arkansas State, which lost. So on to the good, and I'm going to go quick because there's a lot of it. Andre Gomes, after a losing day, he was my slash. Guy plays tons of volume. He's up 160 units in the NBA over the last 5 years. Another winning day for him. As I mentioned earlier, props to Brian Leonard for his game of the year. Dave Essler had 11 selections. 11. Wins 9. Denver money, 3-2, but it's his big hockey plays. Dwayne Bryant sweeps the board 3-0. Evan Altemus sweeps the board. Gil Alexander, props to you, Mr. Bright Teeth. Hit his 3-star. The People's Champ, Johnny Detroit, another underdog shocker winner. Northwestern outright over Michigan State. That's the third straight underdog shocker in a row we've hit in 3 days. All of them winning outright by a combined 30-plus points. We also went 2-1 in the NFL playoffs with San Francisco, New England, and a loser on under in San Francisco. We are with Hook on that one, so a loser. Goodfellow wins 4 of 6. Shaker wins 6 of 8. Marco D'Angelo goes 2-1. Mark Lawrence wins 3 out of 4. Spartan wins 5 out of his 7 selections and nails his big 3-star. Steven, Mr. Excitement Nova, goes 2-0. And my man, Vegas Runner, wins 4 out of 5. Hits both 3-stars. And he has a playoff game of the month going today. He's also, if you look on the homepage for the pregame pros, he has my 7 and 30-day slash for today. You get VR's packages, all of his picks, all sports, 7 or 30 days discounted. You get access to that from the pros homepage or directly on VR's page. For example, his game of the month package today goes for $30. So if you're looking to hammer VR and you're looking to follow VR, this is a great deal, and you definitely want to take advantage of it. And it goes down tonight at midnight. So who am I looking at? To be honest, I'm looking at a lot of guys. I'm going to slim it down. I'll let some of you make your own decisions. Go to their pros, read their bios, see how they've been doing, see what they have to say going on about the game today. But I'm looking at Greg Shaker's 3-star over in the basketball. He's a solid basketball guy. He had a great day yesterday. And no disrespect to some of the guys I respect, like I love Tony George. I'm definitely going to be looking at Tony. But when VR's in the zone, he's keyed in the NFL playoffs. I'm for sure going to be looking at VR's game of the month. And as I mentioned, that slash package is an amazing deal. Over to the free selections. J.R. O'Donnell's free selection, pregamepros.com. Right-hand side, click free pick. Like a gay porn. Like, click free picks, and you could get any free selection the pros have posted. JR is on the Ravens minus 7.5. You could read his complete analysis on the page, but to summarize, he feels that the Ravens owned them earlier this year when Matt Schaub was there as quarterback. And he also thinks that they're going to slow down that run attack with Arian Foster and Ben Tate and put the game into Yates' hand, which he thinks does not bode well for the Houston Texans. So on to Johnny's tip of the day for Sunday. And my tip of the day is public betting percentages, sportsbookspy.com. You need to be careful with you putting too much overemphasis on these in regards to football when you're looking earlier in the week. What I'm trying to say is, as an average bettor, did you bet the games today on Tuesday? Did you take the New England-Denver game on Wednesday? So most of the public is not betting until game day. So these numbers, yes, they are valuable. They help you understand where the public is. You can look at the lines and see if the books are holding firm. And if they're holding firm, there's a possibility there's sharp reaction on the other side. But do not go overboard following these numbers. The second tip in regard to these, you're going to get lucky. You get 2 tips for JD today. If you do see the public overwhelming on one side, and the line either stay the same or go the way, do not just automatically assume that it's sharp money. Check and see, is there an injury? For example, the other day I saw some people posting in the forum about the line movement going on in the Heat game. Well, Dwayne Wade was questionable, so the line fluctuated the other way. If you do not do some research and you do not know if a guy's hurt or maybe something else came up, whatever it may be, and you're just basing it solely off, well, the public's all over and the line went the other way, it has to be sharp money. That is not always the case. So if you are going to use the information, you might as well use it right. So from Johnny Detroit to you, thanks for watching. Best of luck. Hopefully we close the week out with a huge day, as yesterday was tons of green for the pregame pros. I'm back Monday. Thanks for watching.